To say January felt like a long month would be an understatement. It was long. It's always the longest month ever, but it does make for a lot of Google searching. Google search trend expert Christina Basilio is here tonight to break down the hottest searches of the year so far. Hey, Christina, how are you?
I'm good. Good to be here.
Yeah, thanks for being here with us. So my favorite category is entertainment, and this was a good month for entertainment. We had the Golden Globes, we had the Emmys. What were we looking up as we watched these award shows?
Yeah, so Ali Wong's historic Golden Globe win made her one of the most searched people the day following the Golden Globes. Saw that Succession's success really led people to wanting to watch it, and they were wondering, where can I see this show? And that's on Max, by the way. And one of the third ones that I saw that was really awesome was that Elton John just got his Emmy, which takes him to the rank of an EGOT.
Yes.
And folks are wondering, what is an EGOT? And so for those that don't know, that's someone that has not only won an Emmy, but they've also won a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony.
Yeah, and there aren't, what are there, I'm going to get this wrong, 18 or 19 people?
He makes it number 19.
Okay, I got it right. I must have Googled it. What about beauty trends this month? What were we looking for?
Yeah, so for me, I am not that adventurous with my makeup, but there's this really cool trend that's taking off that I may get on the bandwagon for. It's called pre-shower makeup. So hear me out. What you do is you put on your makeup before you get in the shower. So if you want to try a new glam look, maybe try some eyelash extensions for the first time, you do that and then you get in the shower and you wash it off. So there's no pressure. And we're seeing that interest in pre-shower makeup is up 2,200%.
Yeah, Monique and I talked about that a couple weeks ago on the show, and the concept still boggles my mind a little bit, but I can see why people are looking for details about it for sure.
Yeah, maybe it's the practice makes perfect piece.
Yeah, maybe.
Or just maybe knowing that you're not alone doing it.
Yeah, for sure. Anything else in the beauty or hairstyle trends that we were looking up this month?
Yeah, so one of the things that caught my eye was an interest in lip oils versus lip stains.
Okay.
So we all know the normal lipstick, but folks are looking if you want to do more of a lip oil, which is more of that hydrated look, versus people that are looking for more longevity with their wear. So they're moving away from lipsticks and going to lip stains.
Lip oil probably helps when it's really cold out, which I know is something else that we have all been dealing with and kind of searching about, those freezing temperatures. And what were we looking up?
Yeah, so locally, winter storms were a huge search across the region, especially in your state. People honestly just want to stay safe. So we're seeing things like safety prepared tips. People are looking at things like camping stoves or even like battery powered heaters. One of the things that personally warmed my heart, pun intended, is that people want to keep their dogs' feet warm this winter. So they're looking up the best ways to make sure their dog's toes don't get cold on walks.
Yeah, well, because how else would we know what to do if we didn't have the internet to tell us, to be completely honest? Airplanes led the odd news searches in January. What is that all about?
Yeah, so we all saw the news of the issues with the planes with pieces falling off. One of the things that I saw that sparked in this odd news category because of this was this interest in theories. And one of the theories that popped up was the burnt toast. I don't know if you've heard of this before. So burnt toast is essentially if you do something early in the day, like burn your toast, that makes you like mess up your routine. It's actually a sign to protect you from something bad happening later in the day.
Interesting.
So I think people were like, oh, so maybe that, missing that red light or, being late and missing the school bus isn't the worst thing that could have happened to me that day.
I'm going to read more about that when we're done. That's for sure. Before we go, Christina, water bottles they are very, very trendy. But there's a lot we're Googling within the water bottles, not just like where to find them, but how dirty they are, right?
Oh, yeah. So water bottles are having their moment. I think it kicked off with the Stanley Cup. People are trying to figure out where can I get one and what is craze. But we are seeing people really interested in maybe water bottles that better serve them. So things like, how do you clean it? Or what's the right straw? One of the really interesting things that I saw with the water bottle is maybe the best water bottle for men is also working right now. So everybody's getting in on the craze for the water bottles.
Well, hydration is important. Christina, thank you so much for diving into these topics with us tonight.
It's so great to be here.
Yeah, for sure. We'll be right back with our trip to the brand new North Point Birth Center.